My name is Freja Refning Hansen, and I'm the writer, director, and performer of short film and animation I Worry. A few years ago, I, as a very big environmentalist, joined one of the climate strikes here in Edinburgh that was led by the Scottish youth strikers, and I was just overwhelmed and inspired by their determination to create change and raise awareness about climate change. It led me to go away and write the first of two spoken word poems about these youth climate strikers. The first one is called Sea, and not long after I sat down to write I Worry and performed both at several environmental events, and at one of them met Holly Summerson, the animator. Previously, I'd spoken to my good friend and composer Jack Hinks, who is just the most incredibly talented person that I know, and I knew that if I left the poem in his hands, he would definitely make something fantastic to go along with it. I Worry is about climate change and the devastating effects it's already having on wildlife, nature, and people's, in this case, children's lives around the world. I hope that you like it, and that if you in some way relate to it, that you will share it, and yeah, good watching.
I worry, said Greta, 16 years old. I worry not about normal things, like I am told. I worry not about what most others worry about. Getting that new outfit for going out, whether my mom will be proud of the grades I achieve at school, whether others think I'm cool, whether my shoes are high enough, whether my face is covered in spots or my pants are covered in condiment dots, whether my delivery will make it on time. I worry about what legacy we, mankind, are leaving behind on a planet dying in front of us. We tell children, like Greta, to calm down. Hide away that sad frown, you're not bound by any obligation. God, technology, or I don't know, aliens will save us. This is nothing more than one of planet Earth's demonstrations. Close your eyes. What do you see? Darkness. Darkness is what will be, a place none of us could ever be free. I'd say that's a pretty big cost to worry. As a messenger, I will tell you what the children around the world are saying if you keep your eyes closed a little bit longer for me. I worry, said Muka Mutara, 13 years old. In Brazil, in the lungs of our world, while fires still mold. While our home is burning away, you'd rather discuss random fuss with a glass of fizz in your hands making holiday plans. While the older generation sit comfortably in their chairs eating sweets and politicians invest in fossil fuels or retreat, we, the children, are taking to the streets demanding action now. There is no what if we somehow, there is only immediate change now or face apocalyptic climate breakdown. The sixth era of mass extinction. Wait. Let me rephrase that. Mass extermination, because extinction gives an insinuation that its causes are natural and not something caused by our nations, yet it is. We, the nations, are exterminating ourselves in our consumerism, economic growth, and in our so-called wealth. There's only one sort of growth we need, a growth in generosity and unselfishness to get rid of this greed. I worry, said Nanook. 10 years old. I worry about the sea rising over the horizon of Greenland where my family's ancestors stood bold. The sea is coming from my ancestors' grandchildren, their history and home. There's only one way to stop devastation and chaos from roaming. Fix this, stitch this. This is the most important piece of business. The IPCC report estimated 11 years, but it brings me to tears to tell you in 8.5 our CO2 allowance is up. So maybe it is you, not us, that need to grow up and stop thinking about money for a bit. People and animals are dying in front of our eyes, but you'd rather make just that little bit more profit. I worry, said Mia, 8 years old. I worry 2 degrees means the end of my tribe, a story never to be retold. If 2 degrees is good enough for you, consequences are sure to follow through. All around the world, climate change will show its clue. Get ready to face wars over resources on government's queue. Natural disaster, mass extermination and immigration, starvation, extreme weather and temperature fluctuation. Lack of drinking water due to drought and too heavy rainfall to filter out algae fast enough for there to be enough for all of us. Let's go CO2 neutral by 2025, or not even our species will be able to survive. I know it's much easier to dismiss this. Thousands dying in the darkness, ignorance is bliss. But I'm asking you to open your eyes now. See the light, channel that horrifying fright, stop your car, walk with those kids, screaming at the top of your lungs, I will not let this go on anymore. I will walk 1,000 miles, even if it makes my feet sore, even if I have to swim across the sea to the other side of that shore, even if it shakes and breaks me to my core. I will not let these kids hold up the world alone on their shoulders like Atlas did so many years before. I worry, said Freya, 24 years old. In any other case, I would never have told anyone to worry. But by now, I hope you're just as frightened as me. And that opening your eyes here with me today has made you able to see.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.